So usually you want to avoid a passive defense like this. And this is the winning mechanism for white. First, you put the rook on b7, and you're going to push the pawn to check with eventually. Okay, so this is how it's done. First, black cannot lift his rook from the 8th rank because you would checkmate on the back. So he has nothing better to just shuffle it around on the 8th rank. Then you try to get the pawn push with a check. And then from here, it's game over, right? You guys can see that. So, and it's just one thing to watch out for here. You don't go rook h7 right away. Same idea, push the pawn with the check, because then black has rook c6 pinning the pawn. Then you have nothing better than to just go back and repeat and try to get into that position again, okay? So you guys got the winning mechanism there, swing the rook around and get the pawn there with the check. Now, if it's a g pawn, then this does not work. So if it's a g pawn or an h pawn, because you cannot get the pawn there with a check, so then you're not really making progress, right? So like here, for example, this is not working. So you don't get the pawn with the check. It's a draw if it's a g or an h pawn.